What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew and happy Good Friday. Teresa, good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday to
You look so radiant again.
My hair?
What's going on here? It's like show business is changing you.
Just my hair. Just my hair, that's it. And I have glasses on today. I don't know if that's different, but
JR's like, babe, show business is changing you.
Oh my God, no.
Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing this morning?
Good Friday, Good Friday.
Good Friday. It's a good Friday.
Why do they call it Good Friday? Do you know?
It's a religious thing, isn't it?
I think isn't it the day that that Jesus was sacrificed, or
that wouldn't be a Good Friday.
well, I know,
Yeah.
No, it's the day that Jesus died, I think.
but
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of what I
Same
said,
thing. Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Different words.
And then Sunday, Easter, is when he was
risen?
rise, right?
I think so. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just know it's religious.
Yeah, I was reading something this morning. They said, why is it a Good Friday? Because he was brutally, tortured and killed. Right?
I actually took the walk. I actually walked in Israel where he carried the cross.
Really?
Yeah, and I actually went to his tomb where he came out of the tomb. And at this little area, dude, it was crazy because I was standing there by this tree and this tree came down and touched my head, dude. And I ran out of the place. It's crazy.
That's creepy.
It was nuts.
No kid.
Yeah, it was really kind of
Man.
crazy.
Did you take that as a sign?
I did. That's why I left. Got the hell out
There
of
you
Dodge.
go. Get out of here.
Or it could have been the devil saying, dude, you're too
Yeah,
close,
you're-
man. Get out of here.
He's probably right.
Oh
Yeah,
my
see,
goodness.
yeah, that's what Kelsey says is the day Jesus died to save all of us.
Yes. That's
See,
There you
man,
go.
I do have a little bit of
Good job,
I
Randy.
did retain a little
I knew
bit
it was
from
religious.
Yeah. Well, I went to church like 5 times in my entire life. And all 5 times it was I felt weird.
I think you need Jesus now.
I probably do, man. I probably do. But anyways, but yeah, so crazy weekend. You got any big plans?
No.
No?
No big plans.
No big
Just gonna
plans?
be home with my family and do our normal, Easter egg hunt. And well, I don't know how it's gonna be normal if it's raining, but
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, no,
It's supposed to start raining today.
it's supposed to be. Yeah, and there's a flood watch.
What?
Yeah,
Flood watch,
it's starting at like 4 p.m. and I think a wind advisory.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
All right.
but it's not supposed to start. Which
Till
is
later.
funny. It start raining till 3. So, but a flood watch at 4. So I'm not sure
Huh.
if it's going to rain that much in between 3 and 4. But yeah, so
Wow.
Hey, we
We'll
got
see.
Kyle on the line here.
What up, Kyle?
What up, Kyle?
Hey, so let's do a couple reminders real quick. So we've got the Sheriff Rodeo coming up May 11th, right? We went out yesterday with the Sheriff and did a little walkthrough of where What's Up North County is going to be.
Okay.
We're going to be in the midway during the fan zone.
Okay.
And then we're going to be right on the corner, right by the Buck and Bulls, by the chutes, over there, kind of like where the beer booth was and stuff like that. So Eric didn't want to be on stage this year because it was like 9,000 degrees up there. So
Got it. Okay.
we drank so much alcohol last year and never. It was just you just sweated out. It was insane. It was insane. And then we got the Stacy Strong golf tournament fundraiser coming up in June 9th, and they still have discounts for foursomes up until I believe the 7th. But donations are needed, sponsors are needed, volunteers are needed. And we're going to have her doctor on, I believe, the week after next.
Okay.
Her and her doctor, alternative doctor, she is obviously beating cancer, a 6-month deadline cancer, and she's beating it.
awesome.
So, and then a reminder of our website, whatsupnorthcounty.com, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, prizes, all of our business links to our sponsors are there. So you can go there and you can link up and get more information about our sponsors. And as always, we can't do this without our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, Pacific 805 Spots, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and of course, Airflow Filter Services, which Teresa's here representing.
Yes.
So tell me, what's happening with Airflow this week?
Lots of specialty oils, like food grade oil.
Food grade oil?
Food grade oil, like the oil
Wait.
that you're going to use.
You sell...
Food grade oil, not to. No, you don't consume it.
Oh.
No. You're not going to
Okay,
come
I'm
out
like,
with
wait a
olive
minute.
oil. No. Food grade oil. So food grade oil is used for machines that are going to like process foods, or like making wine, or it's going to come in contact with foods. How's that?
Okay, so it's not toxic.
Not carrying truffle salt. She's
No,
not-
I do not have any truffle salt.
I'm
for
like
you.
going,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on,
I'm not
we've gotta-
making truffle salt. I'm not making olive oil.
Forget the remote control cars. We've got a truffle salt, sea salt section with food grade oil.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah,
So let's go. I'm sorry. Let's go back into that. I was like, wow.
So specialty oils, oils for air compressors, that kind of thing. So, but yes, food grade oil is one of the bigger ones that we've been selling.
And
this
so,
week.
what business? Give me a couple examples of like businesses that come in and purchase that or have the specialty oils. Like, what would that be? Who would that be?
Well, people that make your olive oil.
Okay.
They're gonna have to. So they, the olive oils, they crush the olives. They have their whole, what do I want to say, a mill basically, right? So they're gonna have to use the certain oils because their product is gonna come in contact with food. So I mean, I can't sit here and tell you the science.
I mean, it's
of
not
the
mixed
oils
in.
or anything.
It's
No,
not-
it's not mixed in, but it's just. The oils that are on the assembly line. Let's just put it that way. It's oils that are on the assembly line that are used for the equipment. So
Gotcha.
it's just if.
I'm not cooking eggs in STP oil or anything like that.
No,
right?
you're not. No. So, if something's going to come in contact with the food,
Got it.
it's not going to be.
Interesting.
not
So
gonna
that
be
was a big
hazardous,
week for that, huh?
Yeah. So
Wonder
it's
why.
good. Who knows?
Spring's starting to get warmer. People are starting to get busier.
That's everybody's getting like their tractors or their equipment ready for that stuff. So because summer brings a lot. Like summer brings a lot of harvest and into the fall, right? So
What is your busy period of time at Airflow Filter Services?
Now.
Right now? To when?
till probably the beginning of winter.
Really?
So winter's our slowest time. So because into the fall, because that's when you're harvesting your grapes and everything. So once that's kind of done, then and then the weather changes. Obviously, that always hasn't a factor with us because people aren't working as much if it's raining, and so. But so now is like go time.
So being that you guys are you guys kind of supply the industry, the wine industry, the distilleries, breweries, all that stuff. Do you guys get invited to like all these like harvest
festivals?
fests and stuff like that?
No,
Damn it!
we do get wine.
Oh, they bring you wine?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
do
there
get
you
wine.
go.
I get wine. Actually, I've gotten olive oil. I've gotten like this. This past like Christmas time, this guy brought us a big old like metal jug of it. I can't think of what canteen, I guess, of olive oil. And so I have that. We've gotten wine. We've had other people just bring us random things. I think we've gotten whiskey before. I don't know where that came from. That's just a random one, but yeah, they do bring us stuff.
JR's on a binger, so
Yeah.
he's like, oh yeah, somebody dropped this off to me. That's why it's in the
I-
car.
No, it's sitting on top of my refrigerator. Actually, I used it to make some cranberry sauce last year. So, anyway.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Did we talk about this?
Oh,
No. Oh, great.
Cranberry
I brought it-
sauce and
yeah.
whiskey?
Yeah, it was whiskey or bourbon. One of the two. I don't remember. It may have been bourbon. Sorry. May have been bourbon. But yeah, I used it to make some cranberry sauce.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question. Okay, so I haven't drinking since January 2nd, right? Mm-hmm. If I had cranberry sauce with your alcoholic ingredient, would that be considered drinking?
No,
Oh, okay.
because the alcohol burns off.
Oh, okay. There you have
I mean,
it.
my kids eat it.
Okay.
So no, it would burn off.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to test that theory.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You're
going to
make
see
some
how much
cranberry
bourbon
sauce?
I can cook with.
I mean, it's not a lot of bourbon, like, to be
you're not
honest
like-
with you. It's not like you're doing the whole bottle or anything.
It's like I'm not eating my Cocoa Puffs and
we're not
Johnny
making-
Walker.
No, we're not making like 2 gallons of cranberry sauce. So
Well, I still want to test that. I
Okay.
still want to test that theory.
go for it.
Does the alcohol content completely evaporate out of the ingredient if you cook with it? 100%.
Pretty certain.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
I think there's still a trace left.
I mean, we do have a winemaker here, so he probably knows.
If you cook it on medium for like 1 minute, probably not, but you have to burn it off. It has to steam off.
But you have to cook it for so long. Yeah. And cranberry sauce, you kind of have to like simmer those cranberries to get the cranberries to get hot enough to pop. So yes, you're going to cook it long enough.
Okay, I'm gonna. What would be a good alcohol to cook a steak in?
Tequila.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think
Are you
so.
being serious? Because I'll do it.
Yeah, you
give
could
it a shot.
marinate, like you could do carne asada and marinate in that. That would be really good.
Like a good tequila, not like Jose Cuervo.
Just don't go throwing it on your barbecue all willy-nilly, though.
No.
Yeah! All right!
I mean, my mom, so I grew up with my mom doing beer chicken.
Okay, I've done
So
that.
so I mean, that's the same idea, right? I mean, you still got that flavor, but it's not like you're eating chicken and getting drunk, you know?
Well, there's other ways to do
I
that.
guess.
You
Okay.
you drink the chicken.
I'm going to ponder that.
I'm
I'm going to ponder that over the weekend. We're going to be camping out at Heritage, so I'm going to ponder this this concept
Cooking
and
with
this
alcohol.
Yeah, because I always marinate my steaks, like when I get them all prepped up, put them in beer, in my seasoning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what their marination is, and I put it in the freezer and let it do its thing, right?
Yeah.
And then of course, when it thaws out, it kind of absorbs the alcohol.
Well, I mean, think about it. Like, there's like pot roast, or like sometimes you do like beef stew or something. They're asking for the recipe. We'll ask for wine.
Right.
So it's the same concept.
So I did do that, and marinating a steak, a tri-tip, in wine is not it's nasty. I had some extra wine left over during, I forget when it was, and so I poured it all in there. I was like, because I needed one more. I had no more beer left. And I'm like, okay, well, there's wine. I'll use the wine, and I did that, and then I cooked it recently, and it was not good. It was.
You can also use certain wines too.
Yeah, it was like dark red wine.
Yeah,
it was
may
very
not have been
rich.
the best one. Yeah.
It was very. You could taste it. You could smell it. It wasn't good. I do not recommend wine marination. So.
Okay.
But yeah. Well, cool. So let's see. It is 8:29. We're gonna have Lori Bryant calling in here pretty soon. Hopefully here right as we go to commercials. So let's go to commercial break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew. Good Friday to you all. And as always, Friday mornings, we have Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service over here. And look how radiant she looks. She is ready for the weekend. I mean, I keep saying, show business changes people.
Well, I probably won't look like this on the weekend because I probably won't go out.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
be like
you're not
my hair thrown up.
You're not supposed to look like that on the weekends. It's only when the camera is on you.
Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah. But as we always do, we have Lori Bryant with SLO County News with us. Lori, good morning and happy Good Friday to you.
Hey, happy Good Friday to you too. So it's going to be cold and it's going to be rainy, and the rock, I think, is going to, I don't know what the rock's going to do. I think it's going to blow around a bit too. So be aware of that.
Right.
We had an accident in Paso last night where there was a rollover over by off Vine Street, clear over by 36th Street. Apparently, the driver fled, and they did not find him, but a passenger had minor injuries and was transported to hospital. Other than that, yesterday was pretty good. I guess everybody's gearing up for Easter weekend and March break and all that stuff. Be aware that they're probably, we're not probably going to go to the coast, but visitors are probably going to go to the coast this weekend. So be aware that traffic may be heavy, or maybe everybody's going to flee our county and get out. I don't know.
Right. Huh.
I don't know. I'm staying in. I'm going to be like Teresa. I'm staying in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Teresa mentioned that there's supposed to be high winds, and we're in flood warnings.
Yeah, those are still all in effect. High winds, high surf, flood warnings in some parts of the county. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a pretty brutal storm. It looks like the coast will be the hardest hit. But you never know. I mean, if the wind blows our way, we may drown as well. So who knows what's going to happen?
And it looks like today is supposed to be the heaviest of the weekend.
Yeah.
Huh.
But then it wasn't supposed to rain yesterday or anything, right? And again, the rock showed us that there were sprinkles. So
Yeah. I think it did. I think it did sprinkle yesterday morning because it was pretty wet and more than just dew.
Yeah, I think so too. Unfortunately, I wasn't up at that age of darkness to find out if it was actually raining, but we'll find out. Yeah, I just be careful this weekend. I just feel like it's going to be heavy traffic, and I feel like people are still thinking, they're going to go to the coast and stuff. Just be careful. If you're on the coast, on the beach, stay back. If they're saying there's going to be high surf, trust them.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Right. Hey, Lori, was the high speed or was the rollover part of the high speed chase yesterday that was all over the place?
Okay, so let me tell you about that. We didn't really report on that. This started yesterday afternoon in Biddle Park. It actually started there. There was a
Biddle Park is
short
what, down in
pursuit-
San Luis?
Royal Grande,
Grande.
San Luis area. Yeah. So it started over there. They terminated the pursuit. And then somehow, some way, the person ended up over here last night, and she drove from here to Morro Bay. And what they did was they trailed her. They didn't push her. Obviously, it would have been extremely dangerous on 41. And then when she hit Morro Bay right there by the mobile home park, they put a spike strip out and they popped her tires. She then tried to flee on foot and they caught her. I don't know the circumstances of the car. It was reported stolen from Los Osos, and then it was a little confusing on that part. I'm waiting for the press release from the sheriff's department on that. But that one was like literally she drove quite a far ways.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she
but no
stole it?
one was injured, thankfully. Nobody got hit by the car or anything. And the sheriff showed, really good restraint when they were trying to set up and make sure that the public wasn't at risk. They even blocked off at Main and Morrill Road so nobody would go down that road and get hit. So they did a really great job on that. They kept the public safe. They didn't push her. They didn't make it, even in Orchid when she was off Orchid Road, they terminated when she started driving extremely dangerously. They terminated the pursuit completely. So good job on them. Nobody was hurt. 4 pop tires, and 1 woman in custody.
Well, good Thursday to her, I guess, huh? Jeez.
Yeah, she did some traveling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. It seems like it's getting more and more crazy people every day. No.
You just don't know. I mean, we just don't know what's going. There's a lot going on. It seems like there's a lot going on, and everybody just needs to be cautious and safe. Let's just be careful. Have a great weekend and have a great Easter and enjoy this March break. I mean, let's just be safe.
Yep. Yeah. You as well, Lori. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter. Good Friday. And be safe. Be warm, and we will talk to you.
Wait.
Yep.
Don't cut me off. I have to wish a happy birthday to my mom. I almost forgot.
Oh.
Goodness gracious. So happy 21st birthday for the past a million years to my mother because I can't give her age out on public. And I'm so grateful to her, and I love her very much. And so, Jacqueline Bryant, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Awesome. I think Kelsey wished her a happy birthday yesterday.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She's a leaper.
Ah, gotcha.
So,
Well, happy birthday to your mother.
Happy birthday.
All right, you guys have a beautiful weekend.
You do the
Thank
same.
you.
Thank you, Lori. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Lori Bryant, SLO County News. 30,000+ followers. I gotta find exactly how many followers they got now, because it could be like 31.
I think it's
could
42 now.
It's
Oh,
growing.
really?
It's growing,
Wow.
man. Hey, you know what? So I posted yesterday because we're growing too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're growing literally. We are growing our Facebook. That's the only one that I can track
Yeah.
is our private page.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're growing at numbers higher than what is statistically what a social media platform should be growing.
Oh.
I think we're growing. We're growing at like we just had 36 new followers come in just
Okay.
this week.
Okay.
Right? And we're growing at a higher rate than the national average or the average
awesome.
of social media.
Yeah.
Right? And so yesterday I posted, I said, hey, we need because we're at I need a little bit more to get to pass 4,000, right? And so I posted that. I said, hey, get some people. And man, Eric, you see those coming in, huh?
Yeah, that one person. Really appreciate that one person coming on.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
No, we had
we had a bunch of people coming in.
No, we went from the time that I posted it, and the time that I got back to the computer after we left the sheriff with the sheriff, we had gained like 11 new followers.
Okay.
And then because we all get those things that say
Yeah,
so and so wants to join, but they get automatic.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so we're gonna
That's awesome.
we should give away something like when we get to 4,000 somehow. How would we give away something? What should we give away? An all expense paid down to Airflow Filter Services for
Yeah.
a tour?
Truffle
All
salt.
paid.
Hey, you know what? That's a great idea. What
All
about
paid tour.
what about a what do you call those things? Where the kids go and they take the bus to
Field trip?
Field trip, yeah. What about a field trip
What
to
do you call those things where the kids get on
I know,
a
I
bus
forgot. Dude,
and
man,
go
trust me.
to-
Oh, man.
I've had a lot of coffee right now, so my brain is actually already 2 hours ahead of where
Yeah,
we're at right now.
Obviously.
Yeah, but a field trip to
yeah, that would
Airflow
be
Filter
awesome.
Services.
I would love that.
That would be so cool.
I would so love that. I'd be like, don't touch that though. No, but yeah, no, I would.
Oh,
that
the
would
kids-
be fun.
That would be so.
Yeah.
We did that career fair, which I didn't know was career fair. I thought it was just come talk to the kids,
kids,
that don't be a blow it. And but it turned out to be a career fair, and some people signed up for it. Some people just got pushed into the room as they were walking by.
Got it.
My buddy Brian Romero, which is Mr. Brian Romero at the school. He's out there. Hey, come on in here. We got the podcast guys and stuff like that. It's kind of funny, but yeah, it was an interesting concept, and you could tell 90% of them didn't give any
Oh, probably
crap.
not. No,
you
not
know
at
that
all.
we were there.
Yeah,
They're like
they're
this.
like on their phones.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
And I asked Brian, I texted him later, I'm like, yeah, dude, because they have this little phone, which we'll be talking about. They have this little phone box at the front of the room. I thought it was for letters when I first got there, because it looks like a letter box,
Oh, yeah.
Santa Claus or,
Yeah.
letters at the whatever.
Yeah.
But it's for their phones. And so he makes all his students put their
Good
phones.
for him.
Right? Totally.
Good for
and
him.
that makes a lot of sense, especially
Yes.
in that type of an environment
Yeah.
with continuations,
Yep.
high schools that's already got kids got,
Yep.
for behavior issues.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there going, and I'm trying not to lose my mind because these guys didn't care.
Yeah.
It was literally, I think I was looking at Eric.
Yeah.
Because he was the only one
You're
paying
talking to
attention.
Eric?
There's a couple times he was back there talking to him. I'm like,
It
dude.
was pretty weird.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was just a cool experience.
Yeah.
It really was. It was fun.
Yeah.
Patty Lucas came in and sat in for probably a good, 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
But I think we should have a field trip for the kids.
That would
Some
be
kids
fun.
to Airflow Filter
Yeah,
Service.
no,
You guys
that
have a
would be
lot of
fun.
cool stuff. I mean,
We do have a lot of cool stuff.
JR can make hydraulic hose, there. You can show them how to do the cleaning of the filters.
Yep.
You can let them play with that oil, that Lucas
little
oil
spinning
thing. I mean,
thing.
that's any kid's
Yeah,
fantasy right there
right?
for at least 30 minutes, trying to get it going as fast as you
Maybe I need
can.
to give that to my son to entertain him when we're at work. I
Totally.
didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
Thanks for saying that.
Teresa, can you imagine all our kids being in your business? All our kids?
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, I go a little crazy with the 2-year-old sometimes. So, but yeah, no, I mean, if it was a field trip, I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, because we'd be with them, guiding them through the warehouse, basically, But yeah, so that'd be
If
fun.
What's Up North County ever gets a bus, we're going to do field trips.
It's
Okay.
coming soon.
We're going to do field trips to our sponsors. I think that would be so
I
cool.
think it would be that would be awesome.
Right?
Actually,
I think that
yes.
would be awesome.
Yeah, you might get adults field trip with adults to all the businesses.
The booze cruise.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I don't know about booze cruise. Maybe we don't want to do that.
So we need we need a limousine sponsor. Okay, so we need that's okay. So let's put a wish list.
Yes.
We need a limousine sponsor that has a party bus, and then we need a couple more wine sponsors, a distillery sponsor, and a cannabis sponsors. We don't need to do that.
That would be a little much.
Mixing the two probably
Yeah.
wouldn't be good.
Yeah, it'd be a little much.
But then we just go out on sponsor
there you
tours.
Go. Yeah.
I'm
There
in.
you go. That's a good
Drunken
idea.
sponsor
Drunken
tours.
sponsor
Hey, so I
tours.
ran across this interesting story about during the Moonshiners.
Yes.
Right? You know what a moonshiner is,
Yes,
right?
I
So
do.
so
Yes.
back in Prohibition, when alcohol, can you imagine that if that happened today?
No.
Remember they tried that.
Yeah, no.
Like here in the last 5 years, they tried to eliminate alcohol
Yeah,
and go
I-
back to a prohibition.
I think that's nuts.
Right? But I mean, we're kind of in it with marijuana. I mean, essentially. I
Yeah.
mean, we're kind of in a prohibition,
Kind of,
but we never
yes.
got to where it was legal, but
Yeah.
it is legal, but it's not. We're
yes.
this weird gray area.
Yeah.
But back in 1924, when prohibition days were hot and heavy, the Moonshiners, they made these shoes that looked like hoof prints. So that way it would disguise their footprints from tracking them. They'd be like, oh, those are just cows.
There's cows. Yep.
So during the alcohol prohibition 1919 to 1933, the transportation and brewing cultivation of alcohol was prohibited. Some people who brewed moonshine, a type of whiskey, did it in the middle of the forest or the meadow. Moonshiners were often sought after by law enforcement. A lot of the times authorities had to track the alleged criminals by foot. So to avoid capture, the Moonshiners changed their shoes because the set of human footprints would be suspicious, obviously, of people brewing and transporting alcohol. Specifically, they put on cow shoes. Hoof prints were meant to make the cops never follow the tracks in the first place. Obviously, if they came across a still, they'd do something about it, of course. But with the hoof prints, they thought that if there was a police encountered the said prints, they would think nothing of it and keep going on their search. That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
The cows are making moonshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I mean, you think about this is 1924. This is 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? 100 years ago from this. Wow, that's crazy. 100 years from now, this innovation thought process to make hoof prints, with their shoes. It makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
you know,
it does,
look at the people with Bigfoot. You know, they put the Bigfoot shoes on and they go out there and clomp around, and people are
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, I found Bigfoot!"
Yeah, that's true.
But
that is true.
But just wild times, and I came across this website yesterday. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it, pulling some interesting
Stories off of
yes,
there?
it's named Odd, Wacky, and Disturbing Pieces of History or something like that.
Wow.
I'm like,
Interesting.
wow, I found
Wow.
like the gold mine.
Huh.
Because there's a lot of weird, and there was a lot of weird stuff
Yeah.
there, lots of weird stuff.
What's
so
the disturbing part? Like, are they just like weird murders or something? I
don't know.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
But they don't have, there's no link, so I actually have to click on it, and I have to find like what the yoke of the information is, and then I have
got
to
it.
search
Okay.
for that to find an article.
Got it.
So like
Okay.
this article was like, from like Great Britain or something like that. It was just
Interesting.
bizarre.
Yeah.
So, but we were talking about the school and their cell phones. So there's a school back east that is tracking the kids and making them put their phones
phones
away,
in.
right? So, which like I said, I think that's a good idea. I mean,
think
I
it's
don't
a
know how a
great idea.
teacher in these days can teach during that period or during the period of time when the kids are there and they're on their phones.
Yep, I don't
Because they
know.
don't pay attention.
Nope.
I mean, hell, when you're talking to your kid, they're like this,
Yep.
right?
Exactly.
It drives me
You're
crazy.
absolutely correct.
Drives
Yeah.
me crazy. I'd
Yep.
love to throw
I agree.
So the school, Peninsula School District tells students to put away their cell phones. Heads up, students, when you get back to school on September 5th, this is the article back in the day, they plan to tuck cell phones away and take those earbuds out of your ears and stash the headphones. The school district has enacted a ban on cell phone use at school except during lunch. All social media apps will be blocked on the school's Wi-Fi network. That is cool. Harsh, you say? So the district officials concerned about the impact of cell phones on the learning environment and students' mental health have decided it's high time to set a firm boundary on digital access. So coming out of the pandemic, they have substantially increased in poor behaviors regarding cell phone use and social media. So we'll see a drastic increase in behaviors that appear to be an addiction to these devices and services, which I 100% agree. You know, it is addicted. I'm addicted. You know, I find myself losing so much time going like this.
They're scrolling.
And I have to like go, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I've got shit to do.
Yeah, I feel like kids need to, school's there for a reason. And I feel like kids need to focus on the school.
Right.
But they don't. They're on their phones. I don't mind my kids having their phone at school, like if they have to contact me. But I don't want them on their phone at school.
But do you think it's a line getting crossed for them to physically take their phone away and not give it back till the end of the day? Because think about
a little bit, yes.
Yeah, so think about some, you know, combine in Columbia, right? Think about all like the school in Texas. You know, there's been a lot of activity, you know, stuff that happens on campus, and if the kids didn't have their cell phones,
they
couldn't,
be able to contact
you know,
out,
make contact.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that double-edged sword.
Yeah,
you know?
it is true. I mean, it's one thing if like a certain teacher, like you said, they have a thing and they put their phone in there for the class, for that certain class. But yes, taking it away the whole day, they might as well just not bring their phone to school. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think you should take it away for the whole day personally, like confiscate it for the day, but...
Because it's their free time. You're taking away their freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when they're on break or lunch, it's
like
their
the high
time.
schoolers, yes. They pass through, and usually like that's when my daughter texts me, is when she's passing from class to class or at lunch. But, and I don't mind that, you know, as long as she's not sitting there in class being disrespectful, being on her phone, you know, while the teacher's teaching, or she's supposed to be doing assignments. That's a whole nother issue.
So if the school were to send home, say, okay, we go into break, summer break, the school sends a letter out that says, we're going to be implementing for the 24-25 season, we're going to be implementing the takeaway of cell phones. So if kids arrive with phones in their possession, it goes into a locked box of some sort for the entire duration of the day, including all breaks, lunches, free time, or whatever. And they can, you know, this box unlocks again at 3:15, whatever time school ends.
Yeah.
Would you be in support of that?
No. And I think there will be a lot of parents that wouldn't be.
I agree.
I think you would have a very, very angry mob of parents.
I agree.
Think what will happen.
I feel like there would be a good portion of parents. Eric, what would you do? What would you be in favor or protest it?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about.
I'm joking. No, I want my son to have his cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want him to have a cell phone just in case, like you guys are talking about, if something happens, because there has been stuff happening at the school.
Yeah.
And now they're actually teaching the kids to call your parents during an emergency. Because they just did that, like 2 months ago or something like that?
Exactly. Yes.
So they're teaching these kids to call their parents, say, hey, mom and dad, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Or, hey, no, things are going wrong. You know what I mean? Or something like that. So.
And actually, the fact that like our school district did that is they're fine with them having their phones there, but they don't want them to use them. You know what I mean? They want them to use them at the appropriate times, not when
they need to be disciplined enough.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
They need to be disciplined enough to know, like, hey, my teacher's teaching. I shouldn't have my cell phone out. You know, and have it on silent, have it turned off. I know Tristan, my son. If he takes his phone to school, it is turned off during school, and he's allowed to turn it back on, you know, after school or lunch or whatever, but he's not allowed to have it on at all. So
do you have that app to where you can tell if he's on or off?
No, I don't.
So there's my wife and kids have it on me, I guess, to find
Where
me.
you can track can track stuff on them.
Yeah, they can see where I'm at.
I mean, I can. So
there's special reasons for that, though.
I mean, I have Snapchat, and my daughter has Snapchat. Tristan has Snapchat too. And the only reason I like Snapchat is I know there's what is it called? Life 360, and I think you can tell where people are.
Life 360.
Yeah. But oh gosh, this is a new thing. I shouldn't have said anything.
Check that out.
Thanks, Teresa. Now we'll have a half hour of nothing.
We're gonna spiral down.
Life.
So,
Hey, but I was showing my wife what you taught me last week. You taught me the whole, find beer in photos.
Man. Oh,
And
what
she
did
did
I
it over
do?
the weekend, and sure enough, popped up, grandbaby,
There
stuff
you
like
go.
that.
So that's awesome. But anyways, on Snapchat, I can track where my daughter is. So I can just look at if she has been on Snapchat, I can see where she's at. So I have that up. You know what I mean? So I can tell, hey, she was on Snapchat 30 minutes ago or whatever. So
Life 360 is a
man.
location sharing.
Oh, here it comes.
there
Right?
you go.
So you can join it for free. You can. It was founded in 2008, 16 years ago, obviously. It's a California-based technology company. Hey, see, I'm
There you go.
gonna look more into this. But I mean,
I feel like we need to have a segment. What can I teach Randy to do?
100%. I agree. Like I said, this year's all about learning.
Yeah.
Right? I'm even thinking about getting a job at, like, I don't know, something cool. Just so I can experience like a
What's something cool?
I would like to know what something cool is too.
maybe I'll be an Uber driver.
Yeah, you meet
You
all
know?
these people.
Right? I mean, I've never had that experience.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
I've been, the Uber drive person, and
Yeah, but I've driven with you, buddy. You're not the best driver in the world.
well, no, yeah. I'm a great driver, actually.
On your cell phone.
You should have saw my maneuver this morning when I still haven't gotten a text message from Vicky. Which, Vicky, I am sorry. I apologize. I did not. That was a bad move on my part. So I won't ever go that way again. But yeah. So it's all about experience. Maybe I'll be a chef.
Oh,
you
that
know,
would be amazing.
maybe I'll go down there to the. Jeffrey's Wine
Yeah.
Country Barbecue.
Chef for the day.
Yeah, just be a chef. Like that place, Dirty Jobs.
Yeah. You'd be washing dishes first.
Mike Rowe.
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Something. I think it'd just be cool. Be a trash guy where you get to, but I want to be old school trash guy where you
Yeah.
hang off the back,
And you
jump
stop,
out, grab the,
throw it in.
and throw the trash cans down the driveway, for the people.
If you want to be an Uber driver, you have an in. Kelsey says my hubby is a Uber driver, so you could contact Kelsey, talk to her husband, and be an Uber driver.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, those guys. I mean, they see and hear some crazy
Everything.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. Have you ever seen Uber drivers from hell? There's a podcast or a video thing that they do, like, because some of them have video, have
Yeah.
cameras,
Yeah.
and they submit these things like weird shit that's happened, in the back. So, anyways, it is 8:54 and it's time to take a break. So we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew. Friday morning. Good Friday to you. And Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Services is here, looking radiant.
Radiant.
And we're talking about cell phones in schools, and we're going to start banning the teachers' cell phones.
What do you
think?
Yeah.
Because they're on the
They
phones
should
just
have
as
to
much.
follow the rules just as like the kids do.
100%.
Just like the kids do.
100%.
I agree.
Teachers must be watching because everybody just left.
Oh man, sorry.
Hey, so we will. Are you a Trader Joe shopper?
No.
You don't go to Trader Joe's? Okay, so I only go to Trader Joe's because it's literally like
Right there.
it's here in town.
Convenient.
So
yeah.
it's convenient, and it's actually there's some things that you can get at Trader Joe's that you can't get anywhere else. Like they have these little wrapped up salami and cheese things. They're super good, but you can buy them individually.
Oh, okay.
So I just cruise through there if I go get milk or whatever it is, grab a couple of those, and then they have this like awesome cheese section that you can get cheese. Do you like In-N-Out Burger?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a cheese there that is the In-N-Out Burger cheese, and it tastes just like it. I don't know if it was set out to be
Isn't
the
it
In-N-Out
just
Burger
like
cheese.
American cheese?
No, it's the
regular
whole thing. Like if you get the whole In-N-Out Burger double spread, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
This cheese tastes just like eating a burger.
Interesting.
It is very interesting and it's delicious. So I ran across that probably like 6 years ago and I can't find it. Every time I walk in there now, the same lady that told me about it years ago, she's not there anymore. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, so I have to I've been testing cheeses.
Cheeses to find that cheese.
Because
That's
some of them
interesting.
they're like, oh, that looks orange. It looks like
Yeah,
And no,
it's not it.
no. So it's cost me quite a bit of a money to do this process. But
Yeah, I imagine.
I'm down to I think maybe only like 30 more
Jesus.
options.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
But if you are a Trader Joe's shopper and you buy cashews at Trader Joe's, you're going to want to look twice. So Trader Joe's cashews recalled due to potential contamination. So the product was distributed to Trader Joe's stores in several states recently. And the effective lots are, you can go to the website and check it. But the recalls are in California, Washington, Colorado, Idaho, Kansas. So customers can identify the affected product by checking the country of origin listed as India or Vietnam, along with the lot number to whether or not you have to throw it away. So,
Yeah.
so you don't want to be grabbing a handful of salmonella.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
You don't
crazy.
Get sick.
Yeah, you don't want to get that.
Cashews.
Some of that stuff you can get like meningitis and stuff like that. No way.
Yeah. No, it's bad.
Pesticides.
Yeah.
What did I just learn yesterday? That pesticide. There was a pesticide that people use as a when you eat your food, the pesticides are on it.
It's not pesticides. It's diatomaceous earth.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there's food grade diatomaceous
Yeah.
earth that you can eat.
Yeah.
Well, anything that's pronounced like that, I don't want to eat.
It's in all the cereals. It's in all the
Well, I don't eat cereal.
Okay.
So I'm not eating Tennessee grade, whatever that thing's called.
diatomaceous.
Diatomaceous. What is it called?
Diatomaceous
Diatomaceous.
earth.
Earth, like what we live
Earth.
on.
Earth?
Earth.
Diatomaceous earth.
There you go. Good
Wow.
job.
Wow, you did it.
Diatomaceous there. That's gonna be my word of the day.
Two
I'm
things you've learned
gonna try to
today.
use it twice today. And what again is it?
Diatomaceous earth.
Diatomaceous earth. But what is it?
It's a powder substance.
Yeah.
So it's a powder substance.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
diatomaceous earth. So I'm gonna use that in 2 posts today.
Good
So
luck.
yeah, I came across this substance which looks like diatomaceous earth, but
it
it's
actually
not.
looks like cocaine, but
Yeah. Exactly.
I sniffed it,
Right.
and it did not have the same effect. My
You
nose
ate.
burns, and it's dripping now.
I have no animals crawling in my nostrils.
And I can't see out of my right eye.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy! Hey, so let's give a little shout out to Atascadero, the city of Atascadero. So they were a recent recipient of an award. City of Atascadero received project award for the San Lucia Bridge, Road Bridge, and Via Avenue Bridge project. So the city of Atascadero was recently awarded both the 2023 Transportation Project of the Year and Overall Project of the Year to the Via Avenue and Santa Lucia Road Bridge projects from the Central Coast chapter of American Public Works Association. So Project of the Year awarded is selected by a category of winners as a single Central Coast project that best exemplifies APW's intentions to promote excellence in the management and administration field. So congratulations, City of Atascadero, one of our key sponsors with What's Up North County, and they're doing good stuff.
Job.
They're doing a lot of good
Job,
stuff.
Atascadero.
Do you guys do good, like an Easter Sunday anywhere? Do you go to church or any of that kind of stuff? So, so there's one of my friends. They have a cowboy church out at their ranch, and it's every other weekend, and it's just it's outside. This weekend it might be inside.
Yeah.
It might be in the barn, but over there at Running Bee Ranch, they have cowboy church, And so, have you ever been to a cowboy church?
No.
So we were doing the Creston Rodeo last year, and we got there early, set up and all that stuff, and they did the cowboy church that
Okay.
morning on Sunday.
Okay.
And it was, I mean, man, Eric, there was a ton of people there.
There's a lot of people.
There was a
Really?
ton of people
Yeah.
that come rolling in. They're in their pajamas,
Mm-hmm.
you know. They had coffee and donuts and all that stuff, and everybody just sat there in the stands in the arena
Just listened.
yeah. It wasn't like, you know, hey, you know, you guys are gonna, you know, your sins. I mean,
Yeah.
it was more of like a concert. I mean, people were singing, and I was like, man, this is really cool.
Like, what kind of religion is it based on?
Christianity.
Like Christianity
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Sundays.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not really like a, you know,
Like a normal.
yeah, you're not like this weird, you know, cult, you know, that cowboy religion. I mean, cowboy does have a religion, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, it was just cool. So like I
Yeah.
said, they do this every week, every other week,
Okay.
at Running Bee Ranch, and I think there's a lot of different Easter Sunday services going on.
Probably.
So
I imagine there is, yeah.
yeah. So, one thing is I wanted to shout out. This has been riding all week long. Was the California Mid-State Fair? The scholarship pageant is not called a beauty pageant. Thank you, Patty, for correcting me. So the California Mid-State Fair has announced that the 2024 Miss California State Fair scholarship pageant prize has increased. The queen will receive $2,500 cash prize, which was previously $1,000. First princess will receive $1,000, which was previously $500, and second princess will receive $500, previously $250. Newly added to the cash winnings will also include Miss Congeniality, $250, interview, $100, and talent, $100. Contestants will also receive swag prizes from local businesses. So I know they're doing a big push right now for contestants to submit for
Yeah. Yeah.
the pageant, and we're probably going to have Patty on here again
Yeah.
to chat about it. So
Have you ever seen the movie Miss Congeniality?
yeah, I love that one.
And she's like, it's a scholarship, whatever, the same thing, a
Right.
scholarship pageant. You know, that's what reminds me of that. Someone telling you that. But anyways, I just popped in my head.
Well, last year we had Brooke on. We had Brooke,
Yeah.
Brooke Smith, right? And she was actually, from what I've heard through Patty and others, that she was like here's the scholarship, here's the queen as far as what they're supposed to do. Like she raised the
above and
bar.
beyond.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like, you know, super duper. You
Yeah.
know, she was like a superhero queen.
Yeah.
She was
Got
like the
it.
California pageant queen superhero.
Yeah.
So she might have a
She
cape
set
now.
the bar high.
Very high.
Yeah.
Very high.
Got it.
But so I asked her. I said, is there any like, you know, where, you know, fights like,
Yeah.
you know, where you would take like somebody that you're running against that
Yeah.
you thought you were gonna, like, you were trying to sabotage them, you know? And and Brooke's so sweet. You know,
Yeah.
she's like, no, I mean, I couldn't see her doing that
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
But there's been some other girls that's come through. I think I could see happening.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, where they could be.
They just do
They could
something.
sabotage. You know,
Really?
why not? I mean, you want to be queen, right?
I don't.
Whatever
I
it
feel like
takes.
that's just in movies.
You,
I feel like girls today would not do that.
oh my gosh,
You don't
really?
think like a Tanya Harding?
I do no.
I don't. Wow, wow.
I really do. I really feel like
Teresa, you are just so
Positive.
positive.
I do. I mean, look, I have my daughter. She's around her. There's the softball girls. She's around her group of friends. She has her travel ball team. I can't imagine any of those girls doing something like that.
You couldn't
Because-
imagine Jessie taking a
Oh,
baseball
no.
bat,
Oh.
softball bat, and teeing off on somebody.
If they came and hurt her brother, yes, maybe. And I'd be terrified of her. Have you ever seen her hit? I'd be terrified of her. And she can be mean. But no, I cannot. And I really think I really feel like girls are, how do I put this? They're respectful. Yes, there's mean girls. Don't get me wrong. There's mean girls. But I really feel like girls lift each other up.
Oh, I agree.
And I don't think
I
they
agree.
would sabotage. Oh, rather
But
than,
it's not. When I say maybe so, your position. Okay, Jessie's a catcher,
Mm-hmm.
right? So this badass catcher comes from the Valley, right?
Mm-hmm.
She comes over and transfers schools to Templeton. She's number one, this and that. Jessie's like, what the hell, right? And she goes, okay, all right. Pour a little something, something. Huh?
Oh, jeez.
No. Am I going too far?
Yeah,
Are you talking about poison or like?
No, just like some eye drops.
No.
little
Oh,
diarrhea.
You
gosh.
know, before
No.
the game.
That
Okay,
would
all right.
never happen. That would never happen.
All right. Well,
Now you think about it, it might happen.
right?
No, it's no.
But
no.
you know, like I said,
yeah.
I think there's still a little bit of that in sports. You know, that's just your natural instinct. You know, you want to be the main person.
Well, of
you want to not
course.
get somebody take
Yeah,
somebody
of
take your
course
position.
you want to win at whatever you're doing.
Right.
If you're competing for a position, you want to win. But I don't see people sabotaging the other person for it.
Well, you give the girls of today
I
a
do.
lot more credit than I do.
Well, yes.
So
hope
I
do,
saw
'cause
these
I have a
girls
teenage
at
daughter.
at our career day, and I think any one of them would have sabotaged even Mr. Romero.
I think you're right, bud. I think you're kind of right. Actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess
think
some
you're kinda
girls
right.
of
I'm
today
sorry.
are making me look bad. then,
Mr.
I
Romero
guess.
might need to watch out over there, for his cell phone. So, but anyways.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool beans. Well, it's 9:08, and it is time for another break, so we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County Friday edition. Teresa Branch, Airflow Filter Services. Thanks for always coming in on Fridays. Thanks for giving us the update of what's
Yes.
happening over there. Food grade oil,
Yeah.
but you can't cook with it. Okay, but you can get all your oils and your lubricants and your hydraulic hoses and your filters cleaned over
Yep.
there at Airflow Filter Services.
Yep.
Well, have a great weekend.
You too. Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter to you.
Yeah.
Enjoy your kids hunting Easter eggs.
Hunting Easter eggs. The kids will hunt, and then they usually hide eggs for us to
Ah.
hunt because they think that's funner than actually finding eggs.
So that transition has happened.
It's happened a long time ago.
Did they put money
do
in
it
your
every
eggs
year.
too? Like you
No.
put money in their eggs?
No, we actually do real eggs.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
don't
are
do
old
fake
school.
Eggs. We just do real eggs. Yeah, so hopefully we find them all.
Let's do them outside so that way the animals can get them. Well, awesome. We'll have a great weekend.
You too.
Hey, just another reminder, we got the Sheriff's Rodeo coming up May 11th. You don't want to miss this. You want to get your tickets and get them now because it will sell out and it is going to be a ball of fun. Not only you have the rodeo, but you also have mutton busting and you also have the fan zone that's going to be outside of the rodeo. So once you're inside the gates, there's going to be several locations for your hydration of choice and food inside and out. So you don't want to miss this May 11th. And if you are a golfer, you do not want to miss the Stacy Strong Golf Tournament. Volunteers, donations are still welcome. And up until April 7th, they have a discount on a foursome for 4 people. And always get on over to whatsupnorthcounty.com. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. We have our awesome profiles. We have all of our business links for all of our sponsors, which we love, and we cannot do that without our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, Pacific 805 Spas, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and of course, Airflow Filter Services. Have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you on Monday.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.